backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing up.
No, not at state, no.
Were you outside like this?
Nope. I was indoor in the press box. Like I said, I've never done a baseball game outside. I've always been inside. And we're ready to go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. 2-1 the lead for Wyoming East. And for Independence, it'll be Daniels, Hart, and Lilly. 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the Independence lineup. And it'll be Daniels who'll lead things off. So Daniels leads things off, and the pitch is outside of ball. Olivia Hilton on the mound. She's got 4 strikeouts for Independence. And here's the delivery. And that's outside. So a ball strike to Daniels, Hart, and Lilly. The 3 hitters for Independence here in the home half of the fourth inning. The 2-1 Independence lead. Swung on and missed. Count evens at 2-2. Or I beg your pardon, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Daniels batting at .290. She's 0 for 1 in the game. She popped out the second her last time up, and this time is a grounder to second. Second baseman able to field it, make the throw in time as Kaylee Bain knocked it down, able to get the throw over to Laxton to retire Daniels, and that's the first out for Independence here in the fourth inning. So Hart will now be the hitter. Chloe Hart batting .226, entering the game. She struck out her first time up. The rain has gone away, but the wind still not quite as bad as it was. Still do have a little breeze here. And the pitch. That'll be high for ball 1. So 1 out, nobody aboard here in the home half of the fourth inning. Independence leads 2-1. And the 2-1 offering is swung on. This is slicing foul, be out of play down the left field line. Count 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Fourth inning. We've got a good game here. A 2-1 lead for the Lady Patriots. And Hart takes high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chloe Hart. And the 1-2 offering swung on and missed strike 3. That's the 5th strikeout by Olivia Hilton and the 2nd out of the Independence fourth inning. And Emma Lilly will now be the hitter. Now, let's see, there's an issue. I'm not sure if they call that a strike. I'm not sure what they called that. So I'm not sure what we got here. She looked like she swung and missed strike 3. So we have a discussion among the umpires as we'll see what the call is going to be. So they're arguing whether it should be the second strike or the third strike, and she is rung up. That is the third strike and the second out of the inning. So Hart is out on strikes. She swings and miss. Independence was arguing that was only the second strike, not the third strike. And there's 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring Emma Lilly to the plate. So there was question of what the count was. And the umpire says that was the third strike. Independence was arguing it was only the second strike. And I've never known a coach yet that ever won an argument with an umpire. So therefore, that goes as the third strike. So 2 out, nobody aboard, bottom of the 4th inning, and Lilly will now be the hitter. So that's 5 strikeouts for Olivia Hilton for Wyoming East. And she delivers a first pitch strike to Emma Lilly. Now Emma Lilly going back to the dugout, maybe changing a bat. Or maybe just talking to her third base coach. They're looking at the bat. And looks like they're going to have to get her a new bat. Yep. So Emma Lilly went to go get her a new bat. 0-1 the count. And Hilton is set and ready. That's a little low count. He was at 1-1. Counts 1-1. 2 down here in the home half of the 4th inning, the 2-1 game. Olivia Hilton on the mound. A little outside Hilton with 5 strikeouts. Her counterpart for Independence, Delaney Buckland, has 8 strikeouts. Well, it's been a very entertaining game here this evening at Coal City. A little outside with that one. Count goes to 3-1. We had some rain and some wind, and that, thank goodness, is going away. Just overcast, got a nice breeze. Here's a ball hit to the shortstop. And the throw over to first as Maddie Clark makes the play for Wyoming East, throws the ball to Laxton to end the Independence 4th inning. After 4, it's Independence 2, Wyoming East 1. You're watching live streaming coverage of girls softball here on Video Productions.
Dad, what is a backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing up.
Going to the 5th inning here at Coal City with Independence leading 2-1, and it will be Laxton, Clay, and Monroe will be the first 3 scheduled hitters up for the Lady Warriors of Wyoming East. Andrea Laxton will step in, the Wyoming East first baseman. Wyoming East, the only run came on a solo shot by Olivia Hilton as this ball's fouled back. Wyoming East, with their run in the fourth, Independence was able to push 2 across in the first, a 2-1 Independence lead as Wyoming East bats here in the fifth inning. Scheduled 7-inning game. There's another pitch fouled back. The count is 1-2. But it's been a highly contested, very competitive game. A run, a hit, and an error for Wyoming East. 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Independence. This ball swung on, and this should be caught by the catcher, Daniels, and it is a pop out, and there's the first out of the Wyoming East fifth inning. So Laxton's out, and it'll be Cadence Clay will now be the hitter. Clay, one of the 8 strikeout victims for Wyoming East. She's 0 for 1. She'll bat with 1 out, nobody aboard here in the fifth inning. Buckland set and delivers. That's in the dirt for ball 1. And Buckland delivers. That's also low. Count goes 2-0. Buckland ready, and here comes the 2-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. She blew that one right by Clay. Count goes to 2-1. And the 2-1 offering. Swung on, fouled right back over here, right here to my right at the Wyoming East dugout. That evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Another foul back. So Clay just trying to get a piece of it and just staying alive. The only hit that Wyoming East has had here this evening was a solo home run by Olivia Hilton. There's a ball. It's going to get through. That's a base hit to right field. Good job by Bradbury trying to knock it down, but that's a solid hit, and that's the second hit of the ball game for Wyoming East. So Monroe will now be the batter. So Wyoming East now with 2 hits. Independence also with 2 hits. But the main number that counts is the 2 runs that Independence has and only 1 run for Wyoming East. But the Warriors trying to change that here in the fifth inning. As Monroe will hit for Wyoming East. And that was a good job, a good piece of hitting by Clay, Candace Clay. And she fought off a lot of good pitches and able to go the opposite way for a single to right field. So the Wyoming East fans really making some noise. Here's one fouled right back to the producer and director, Andrew Boland. And good thing we got a screen in front of us. I thought Andrew was going to have a heart attack. That ball was coming right at him. But don't worry, Andrew. I would have saved you. I wouldn't let you get hit. Andrew's sitting just to my left. Count is 1-2. Once again, the wind whipping up. Not quite as bad as it did earlier in the game. And Monroe takes a big cut and strikes out. That's the 9th strikeout by Delaney Buckland. So with 2 out and 1 on, King will now be the hitter. Michaela King. She was a strikeout victim back in the second inning. So Delaney Buckland has struck out 9 and given up a solo home run. And there's a big cut and a swing and a miss by King. We're at the top of the fifth inning, the scheduled 7-inning game. There's a called strike, 0-2 the count. King able to stay alive, fouling it back. will be here tomorrow, weather permitting, as these Lady Patriots will take on cross-county rival Shady Spring. And that's scheduled to start at 5:30. And hopefully the weather will cooperate. Hopefully the rain and wind and the snow hopefully is all gone until next November, December. We hope. And there's swung on and missed strike 3. That's the 10th strikeout. And in the middle of the 5th inning, your score is Independence 2, Wyoming East 1. You're watching live streaming coverage of girls softball here on Video Productions.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't throw your tax return out the window. Make a wise investment with new replacement windows, siding, and doors from Window World at Beckley. Tax returns spent right. Our products add value, curb appeal, and energy efficiency to any home. We've been improving homes for over 18 years, and that makes us proud. Call 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW for your free in-home estimate. Window World at Beckley. We're more than just windows.
Welcome you back to Coal City, West Virginia. I'm Maris Lowry, Andrew Bowling producing and directing, Robbie Mounts on hand, and, of course, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins. And he's been the heavy hitter here this evening up on the dugout, doing camera work and doing another outstanding job. As we go to the home half of the 5th inning, a 2-1 lead for the Lady Patriots. And it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. It'll be Stanley and Bradbury, and then back to the top of the order to Buckland. But Delaney Buckland has got 10 strikeouts in the game, and Olivia Hilton on the mound for Wyoming East. She's got 5 strikeouts in the contest, and it'll be Savannah Stanley that will lead things off. She drew a base on ball her first time up, and she'll take outside ball 1. Stanley in the ball game batting .333. Independence 7-4. But they've lost 4 of their last 5. Wyoming East also has lost 4 of their last 5, and they enter the game at 8-7. So Stanley, Bradbury, and Buckland here in the 5th inning for the Lady Patriots. There's a big cut and a miss. Count goes to 2-1. And here's a little slapper down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And it goes into the corner, but a good job by the right fielder, King, to cut it off, so it's not a double. And that'll be the 3rd hit of the ball game for Independence, a leadoff single by Stanley. So 3rd hit of the ball game by Stanley. She pokes a single down the right field line. We'll have a courtesy runner for. It'll be White. Trista White will be the courtesy runner. And that will bring Casey Bradbury. Casey Bradbury will now be the hitter. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound here and discuss a little strategy. But that was a good piece of hitting that time by Stanley. A little slap single to right field for Independence's 3rd hit of the ball game. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Independence. A run, 2 hits, and an error for Wyoming East. So got a discussion on the mound as Cassidy Bradbury will now be the hitter. Bradbury's only other plate appearance, she knocked into a double plate in the 2nd inning. She had a little line out to Clark, and then Clark able to throw the ball across the diamond to Laxon to double up the Independence runner there to close out Independence's 2nd inning. So we're ready to go. And, of course, you're Wyoming East. You're in the bottom of the fifth inning of a seven-inning game. You're thinking, really can't give up any more runs. And Bradbury looks like she was trying to perhaps bunt or maybe a slap single, and it's a called strike. And Hilton delivers. Runner takes off for second. She slides in there safe. The courtesy runner, White, so she gets in scoring position. And with nobody out, Bradbury in the hole at 0-2. And this pitch is way high out of the strike zone. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Hilton gets set, ready, and delivers the 1-2. And that's up and in, and that's a foul ball. The ball hit her bat. So now Bradbury steps back in. 1-2 the count. And the delivery. And that's called strike 3. That's the 6th strikeout by Olivia Hilton. So with 1 out and 1 on, we'll go back to the top of the order. Delaney Buckland trying to help her own cause. Buckland 0 for 1, drew a base on ball and scored and grounded out. 0 for 1. She scored one of the 2 runs for the Lady Patriots, and she takes high ball 1. Buckland's been outstanding on the mound. She's recorded 10 strikeouts, but a big chance here to help her own cause with the runner in scoring position and 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hilton ready, and the delivery to Buckland. And that's a called strike. Hilton ready, and the pitch swung on. This ball slapped to the third baseman. It is picked up by Brenham and make the throw over to first as my score sheet is flying away. And I'm not sure what the call was as the wind come whipping through and took my score sheet. So Hypes will now be the hitter. And that'll be a hit for Independence. She's safe at first rather. So that will be a hit for Buckland. And that will be the 4th hit of the night for the Lady Patriots. And then on the throw to third, Buckland was able to get down to second. So now Independence has runners at third and second, 1 out. As Hypes is the hitter. And she's got a hit. She's 1 of 2. She struck out in the first and got a double in the third. She's got 1 of the 4 hits. So 2 on with 1 out. And 0-1 the count, 1-1 the count to Hypes. And Hilton's ready. And here comes the 1-1 offering, and that is low. Good job by the Wyoming East catcher, Laxton, to keep that ball in front of her. So Wyoming East got their infield in, trying to cut off the run at the plate. The pitch is swung on and missed. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 to Hypes. 2 on, 1 out. There's a very big sequence here in this game. And Hilton delivers the 2-2. Swung on. This ball is hit out to center field. It is caught by the center fielder. The runner tags as Pritchard makes the catch. And you got to run in. And that's a big RBI by Hypes. That's her second RBI. And that'll get a run in. And that'll take the lead to 3-1. So Chloe Pritchard able to squeeze it in center field, but the ball was hit deep enough to be able to score the runner from third. And Buckland able to score for the second time in the game and take the lead to 3-1. And that's a big run out there on third base now. So with 2 outs, it'll be Martin who is the hitter. Ball's fouled. Count will even it with a ball and a strike. So Independence with 3 runs on 4 hits. Wyoming East a run, 2 hits and an error. And Hilton ready, and here comes the 1-1. That's going to be a little low for 2-1 the count. So Hilton ready to deliver the pitch to Martin, and here it comes. And that's inside. The count goes to 3-1. 3-1 to Kendall Martin. Bragg on deck if Martin can keep things alive here in the Independence 5th inning. 2 out, runner at third, a run in. And the pitch. And that's called a strike, and the count goes full. Hilton delivers the payoff pitch. Swung on, this ball is hit to the second baseman. Second baseman juggles it, and the throw is not in time. Bain could not handle it. That'll be an error, and that'll allow another run to score. That'll be the second error of the ball game on Wyoming East. That would have got him out of the inning. That was such a big play, and Wyoming Independence able to score their 4th run. So that's a big error, and that allows another run to score. And that's the second error of the ball game for Wyoming East. And it extends the Independence lead to 4-1. Here's a ball hit slicing down the right field line. King giving chase. She's not able to handle it as the ball is over into foul ground. So that's a long strike for Bragg. Four runs, 4 hits for Independence. A run and 2 hits and 2 costly errors for Wyoming East. 2 runs across the dish here in this 5th inning. Here's a ball hit once again down the right field line. That'll be foul ball, back out of play. 0-2 the count. And here comes the 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That is the 7th strikeout for Hilton, but Independence able to push 2 across here in the 5th inning. After 5, your score, Independence 4 and Wyoming East 1. You're watching live streaming coverage of girls softball here on Video Productions.
LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
My name is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Motley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
Welcome you back to Coal City as we get ready to go to the 6th inning. Your 5-inning line score is Independence, 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors, to 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for Wyoming East. Your line score is brought to you by Indoor Air. Indoor Air, you're a Amana dealer. Indoor Air Incorporated is a proud supporter of student athletes of Raleigh County. For more information and for check out your heating and cooling issues, you can call Jeff Varney at 304-890-2212 for Indoor Air, your Amana dealer. We're going to the 6th inning now. Wyoming East ready to come up, and here's a bunt laid down, and it's going to be a foul ball. As leading things off for Wyoming East will be Maddie Clark. It'll be Clark, the bottom of the order, the number 9 hitter, then back to the top of the order with Hilton and Laxton 1 and 2 as Wyoming East bats here in the time half of the 6th inning. 4-1 the score, 2 runs across in that last inning in the 5th. Independence got 2 in the 1st and 2 in the 5th. Wyoming East, their lone run, a solo home run from their pitcher, Olivia Hilton. So Delaney Buckland, she's been outstanding. She's recorded 10 strikeouts in the game. And here comes the pitch, and that's a little outside. And the count is 2 balls and a strike. As we're here in the top half of the 6th inning and a 4-1 lead for Independence. There's a nice pitch at the knees for a called strike. Count evens at 2-2. So Maddie Clark leads things off here. 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the Wyoming East 6th inning. The 2-2 pitch, she was able to get a piece of it, and the ball comes right over here to Robbie Mounts. Robbie caught that without a glove. He had no trouble. He's like he had it all the time. He saved Andrew from jumping up under the table. Andrew doing a good job here producing and directing. Got a little hazardous there in the early parts of this game with the weather. And there's swung on and missed strike 3. That's the 11th strikeout as Delaney Buckland had quite an evening as Clark is out on strikes. That's the first out of the Wyoming 6th inning. And we'll go back to the top of the order, Olivia Hilton, and she delivered a mammoth solo home run her last at bat. She's 1 of 2. She struck out in the 1st, and as I mentioned, in the 4th inning, a home run over the left field wall for Wyoming East's only run. So 0-1 the count to Hilton, to be followed by Laxton here in the 6th inning. And now Hilton is in the hole at 0-2. Delaney Buckland set, ready. And it's a little outside, just misses the plate. Count goes to 1-2. Buckland is ready. And the pitch swung on and missed strike 3. That's the 12th strikeout. And the second time that Hilton is out on strikes. So it'll be Laxton to hit with 2 out and nobody aboard here in the Wyoming 6th inning. And Wyoming East, of course, trailing by 3 runs. They definitely need base runners as they're down to their final 4 outs. But Delaney Buckland has been outstanding. She has struck out 12. She's given up only 2 hits. She gave up a solo home run and a single. But outside of that, like I said, she has been solid on the mound, recording 12 strikeouts. And, of course, the Olivia Hilton, who was one of the strikeout victims, she's got 7 strikeouts as this ball is popped up out in the shallow center field. The center fielder, Martin, able to come in, squeeze it, 3 up, 3 down, and that's how the 6th inning will end for Wyoming East. Middle of the 6th, it's 4-1 Independence. You're watching live streaming coverage of girls softball here on Video Productions.
LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Don't throw your tax return out the window. Make a wise investment with new replacement windows, siding, and doors from Window World at Beckley. Tax returns spent right. Our products add value, curb appeal, and energy efficiency to any home. We've been improving homes for over 18 years, and that makes us proud. Call 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW for your free in-home estimate. Window World of Beckley. We're more than just windows.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
And we're back here at Coal City, West Virginia, going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. That's a 4-1 lead for Independence. As coming to bat for the Lady Patriots here in the home half of the 6th inning, it's going to be Bragg, Daniels, and Hart, the middle third of the lineup. It'll be Daniels, Hart, and Lilly, I beg your pardon. Daniel, 5, 6, and 7. Daniels, Hart, and Lilly will be up. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Independence. 4 runs, 4 hits for the Lady Patriots, no errors, a run, 2 hits and 2 errors as this ball's hit foul at the plate. Daniels, Hart, and Lilly. Daniels is 0 for 2 in the game. She entered the game batting .290. This ball is hit to the second baseman, Bain. Bain able to knock it down and then regroup and make the throw over to Laxton to record the out. So Daniels is the first out of the inning, and Hart will be up now. So Hart is 0 for 2. She struck out twice. Hilton has struck out 7, and Hart has been a victim twice as she hits from the left-hand side of the plate. With 1 out, nobody aboard here in the home half of the 6th inning. And she'll take a called strike 0-1. This one's fouled back right out behind us, over behind the Wyoming East dugout. And Hart's in the hole at 0-2. We'll be back here tomorrow evening, weather permitting. It'll be a Raleigh County rival. Shady Spring will take on Independence here at Larry Tipo Field here in Coal City. And that game is scheduled to start at 5:30 as swung on and missed strike 3. Hart strikes out for the 3rd time. That's the 8th strikeout by Wyoming East pitcher Olivia Hilton. And with 2 out and nobody on, Emma Lilly will now be the hitter. Now Lilly is 0 for 2. And she'll hit with 2 out, nobody aboard. Looking ahead to the 7th inning for Wyoming East. They will be having the middle of their order up as when they come to bat in the 7th inning, and they trail the ball game 4-1. But timely hitting and good pitching by Delaney Buckland has been the story. Buckland, the pitcher for Independence, was 12 strikeouts. He's given up 2 hits, given up a solo home run, hitting way out in front of that one is Lilly. Swung on a miss for a strike. So here comes the 0-2 offering. Hilton ready. And just a little outside and low. Count goes to 1-2. So Hilton ready. And here comes the 1-2 offering. Swung on. That ball's hit right back up the middle through a base hit into center field. So that'll be the 5th hit of the ball game for Independence. And that's a 2-out hit by Lilly. So we'll have Krista White batting for the first time in the game. She's been a courtesy runner, and she stayed in the game, and she'll now hit. She hits from the left-hand side of the plate and swings and fouls it right there over in front of the Independence dugout. That's up and in. Count evens at 1-1. And Hilton set, delivers the 1-1, swung on and fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. Independence with 2 runs in the first and 2 runs in the 5th. And the lone run for Wyoming East was an Olivia Hilton solo home run back in the 4th inning. 4-1's where we're at now here in the home half of the 6th inning with 2 out and a runner aboard. Hilton set, ready, and here comes the delivery. And that's just a little bit outside to throw down to first. The runner back in safe. So White digs in, Hilton ready, and here comes the 1-2 offering. And that ball bounced up to the plate. And Lilly able to take second on that. So Lilly now in scoring position, down at second base with 2 out here in the 6th inning. The count full now to White. And here comes the payoff pitch. That slow ball forward, the throw to third, and they throw Lilly out at third, and that's how the inning will end. We've played 6 complete innings here at Coal City. We'll go to the 7th with Independence in front, 4-1. You're watching live streaming coverage of girls softball here on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
We welcome you back to Independence High School as we go to the top of the 7th inning, and you can see the line score there, 4-5-0 for the Patriots, 1-2-2 for Wyoming East, and Wyoming East down to their final 3 outs, and they'll have the middle of the order up. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up here. In the top of the 7th inning, it'll be Bain to lead things off for Wyoming East rather. Delaney Buckland on the mound. She's been sensational. She's given up a couple of hits. She struck out 12. And the first pitch of the 7th inning is a foul ball right in front of the Wyoming East dugout to Bain. Bain, Brim, and Laxton will be the hitters due here up in the 7th inning for the Lady Warriors. Buckland set and the pitch. A little inside, count evens at 1-1. One pitch, swung on. That's a solid base hit into left field. So Buckland starts off the 7th inning with a solid single to left. So Bain able to get that hit off of Buckland to left field. And that will be the 3rd hit of the ball game for Wyoming East. And Savannah Brim will now be the hitter. She takes a big cut and misses 0-1. Pitch up and in. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Buckland ready to deliver the 1-1. And that's high. Count goes to 2-1. Brim steps in on the right-hand side of the plate. And that's called a strike. Count evens at 2-2. So Wyoming East just had their first base coach ejected from the game. Guess he was arguing ball and strikes. And the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Savannah Brim. Buckland is ready, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's the 13th strikeout by Delaney Buckland, and 1 down here in the 7th inning. So Wyoming East down to their final 2 outs as Laxton will now be the hitter. Andrea Laxton will step in from the right-hand side of the plate and take a called strike 0-1. Delaney Buckland for Independence has really been good. She has scattered 3 hits, given up 1 run. This pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate 0-2. She has struck out 13 batters. So we've had a coach from each team. Well, we had the first base coach thrown out here for Wyoming East, and the third base coach just sent to the dugout for Independence. As this pitch is high, and the count will even at a ball. Actually, it'll be a ball and 2 strikes. I beg your pardon. Buckland sets, ready. The pitch swung on, and Laxton just able to get a piece of it to stay alive. And the 1-2 offering. Swung on. That's a nice play by the Independent second baseman. They double him up to end the game. Bradbury makes the catch, gets the ball over to Hart, and the ball game is over. Your final score, Independence defeats Wyoming East 4-1. We'll come back and recap it as you're watching live streaming coverage of girls softball here on Video Productions.
Dad, what is a backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing up.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Independence able to get the win over Wyoming East 4-1, and this is how the game ended on a double play. The ball, a line drive hit to the second baseman, Bradbury, over to go to Hart to close out the deal and give Independence the win. So Independence now raises their record to 8-4, and Wyoming East has now lost 5 of their last 6, and they go to 500 at 8-8. The final line score of the ball game is brought to you by Indoor Air, your Amana dealer. And Indoor Air is proud to support the students of Raleigh County, the student athletes of Raleigh County. And you can call Indoor Air Jeff Harvey at 304-890-2212. It was Independence, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors to 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for Wyoming East. The winning pitcher, she was sensational, Delaney Buckland. She struck out 13, even though, like I said, she gave up 3 hits and gave up a solo home run to Olivia Hilton, the pitching counterpart, but Delaney Buckland was outstanding with 13 strikeouts, and Olivia Hilton really pitched well enough, just didn't get the defensive support. She struck out 8, but they had 2 big errors that really hurt Wyoming East. So once again, the final score is 4-1 in favor of Independence. We'll be back here tomorrow at 5:30, weather permitting. It'll be Independence taking on Shady. Until then, for our fantastic crew of Robbie Mounts, helping produce and direct it along with Andrew Boland, and the heavy hitter, the cameraman, Mr. Nick Eskins, I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score. Independence has defeated Wyoming East 4-1. Good night, everybody.